Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Esports Wales, where we have got coverage from the Cardiff Eastern High 2v2 tournament being run, of course, by ourselves here in Esports Wales. My name is EPG, and joining me in the casting booth today to cover the games will be Dane Baird. How are you feeling about today, man?
Yeah, not too bad. It's some interesting action. We've got 2v2, which I've actually never casted before. All I've ever done is 3v3, so it's going to be slightly new for me. And yeah, it should be some good matches up today.
Yeah, so as far as I'm aware, we will be getting kicked off with the games as soon as possible, but it is, of course, great to note that it's such a great initiative being shown here by Esports Wales to give these players the opportunity to show their worth in the esports scene and just get going in any way possible. You know, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult for young players. Of course, me being a caster myself, quite young in regards to the scene, it is usually quite difficult for young people to get themselves involved with these kind of things, but it is a beautiful thing that we are running here, that these players can show themselves off on a live stage here on YouTube. So I personally can't wait for the games to get going. Captain Havoc returning to the stage, as well as FaZe Unlimited, and he's going to try kick us off nicely with a shot on target. It's a great save as well by RPM Asphalt to parry away the first attempt.
Now see if we can get a counter attack going up here, but instantly stopped by FaZe Unlimited. He's going to try to go off the wall and maybe try a little bit of an air dribble here, and gets the dunk on the defender as well. Asphalt makes the save, but FaZe Unlimited kicks us off with the first goal.
And that's an excellent goal to start off the orange team. You've seen that little bit of a flick he got on it, got himself right behind the ball with his car, and he positioned himself perfectly for the dunk. The clear just wasn't quite away from the attacker, and it will be the first goal going towards the orange team. Of course, we have seen RPM Asphalt and Raziel here before, who had a very good appearance, if anything. Captain Havoc now, he's going to try and get a save, but he's ended up turning it in just under the crossbar, and this time Raziel's getting on the score sheet. Lovely
popped up ball. That was really awkward for Captain Havoc. I think it might just have been hitting the person going wide, but obviously no way for them to know that. So just an unfortunate touch there off the crossbar as well, so really fine margins. But we're all tied up. We'll see which team is going to get some momentum going.
Definitely is one of the keywords that I would use for these teams, because it isn't the highest level in the game, but they definitely have got the heart towards it. RPM Asphalt going to take that open net. Seen FaZe Unlimited just not quite able to clear his lines as well as he would have liked to. Raziel with the dunk in, and of course his teammate was nowhere to be found expecting that clearance away. 2-1 to the blue team now. We haven't even played a minute of gameplay here. Seems like the teams have definitely got their shooting boots on. There hasn't been many missed opportunities, bar that first one that was saved at the near post. So it is nice to see that they have got the confidence to go and attack, but they still have to make sure that they defend just as well as they do on the front foot. RPM Asphalt now trying to take a touch, backflipping into it and leaving it for Raziel. He's got now an attack on the front of his car. It's a lovely 50 as well, right into the top shelf, and he's got himself a third.
Gets the 50 off both defenders. Straight up into the top corner. Beautiful. Right up into the top corner.
Excellent play from him, as now we have got 3-1 on the scoreboard. The orange team coming in early and getting themselves a goal, but it has indeed been cancelled out by the 3 on the trot. Now Captain Havoc trying to get it past his opposition, as he's going to have to come across and take it. 20 boost the tank, he gets a lovely pinch downfield, as now FaZe Unlimited is going to take over. He's going to try swing this one middle. It's a great pass in towards Captain Havoc, who sneaks it in at the back post. Fine margins from the young man, as he just managed to cut the lead in half.
That was a lovely passing play there. Just pinched it off the post and into the defender as well for good measure. But yeah, 1.5 minutes played. We've already had 5 goals. 2s is obviously normally higher scoring than your regular 3s gameplay, but they're doing a brilliant job at getting these shots all the way in. And oh, we almost had another one, but what a save from the defender. Raziel's there with the follow-up, and oh, they regained their 2-goal advantage.
That was a great save from FaZe Unlimited the first time. Unfortunately, it was a double commit from the 2 players in orange. Maybe could have managed to get it cleared if Captain Havoc had trusted his teammate a little bit more, but that is how it goes here in Rocket League. One split decision could make all the difference. And now their opposition have regained their 2-goal lead. Captain Havoc gonna beat out the defender this time once again, getting himself on the score sheet. We've had 7 goals here, Dane, and we've only got 2 minutes of gameplay.
Yep, Asphalt just a bit too late to the challenge, and obviously no one back. And a pretty lovely finish there as well. Nice into the far side of the goal just to get it all the way past Asphalt. 1-goal advantage. Oh, but it's a miss on the back line from FaZe Unlimited. Could this be another opportunity for a goal? It definitely was. Asphalt trying to get a shot away, but couldn't quite put it on target. The blue side go back towards their own half, and it's FaZe Unlimited going to capitalise on a mistake. Straight into the bottom corner.
You can see what he was looking for there. RPM Asphalt trying to get it back into the corner. Raziel trying to take control, but he just didn't quite get it in the right spot. Maybe he could have done with taking off ball cam on that occasion to see where the ball was going to land with that indicator. But 2-goal lead already has been squashed. We have just approached the halfway stage in this first game. 8 goals split between the sides. Now Raziel on the sidewall, flipping into this one, unfortunately not making contact this time as Asphalt now. I'll try taking pass, gets a 50 with FaZe Unlimited. He now in turn is coming in, but Captain Havoc sends it all the way down. He grabs the mid boost on the way, he's speeding down the wing. He has a demo as well to his name, but he hasn't managed to get it on target just yet. Pressure not cleared yet though. Asphalt having to make a touch, gets it down the midfield. Raziel once again trying to cut in on the midfield. Captain Havoc. He's going to come forward with a lovely bit of aerial control from the man as he now puts it in towards the midfield. Needs his teammate there. Forces himself into that one with very little boost. He will not be able to put their side in front. Asphalt with the 50. Captain Havoc once again returning with this offensive pressure as they put it in towards the middle. Raziel not making a touch, but once again FaZe Unlimited a bit late to the party. Now Captain Havoc once more. Seems to be on the ball a lot more than his teammate has been, but definitely both contributing to this game just as well.
It's just been trying to get the ball up into the corners and like putting it across the face of the net. Done so successfully a couple times. Now a double commit from the blue side, but it's Asphalt who gets the touch, and it's a good one over the defender, and they regain their advantage. Only 1 goal though. Lovely touch there with the aerial. And oh, Captain Havoc was just a bit too far to the left of the goal to be able to make any save.
Like a bit of a fake from, I believe it was Raziel there. He went up for it, and whether he was going to hit it or not, he put the defender, Captain Havoc, off by a long shot. And once again, there's a mistake on the back line from FaZe Unlimited. A great 50 from Captain Havoc, just parries it away, although temporarily, as now Asphalt will look to come forward. Captain Havoc gonna miss this one out. It's an open net opportunity. Only manages to send it towards the backboard, and once again, see Captain Havoc making a nuisance of himself. He turned this one into a counter-attack. He's going to go up the wall with minimal boost to his name. Defender gets a bit of a miss by the Dooms. He dishes on. It's going to be an own goal registered, but Captain Havoc done all the work.
This might have just been creeping towards the net as well, off the post, and it was probably going to hit the other side of the net as well and bounce out straight into the path of FaZe Unlimited, so it shouldn't feel too bad about that one for the defender, but we're back level again with about a minute left to play.
Split between the sides now. Not your usual affair of 2v2 with such a high level of ratio of scoring from the sides, but it does happen sometimes that the defending just isn't quite on par with the attacking. Now FaZe Unlimited charging forward, has a flip to use, gets a shot on net, but it's a lovely save to parry it away from Asphalt. He's now got to follow it, the misflip coming out from him, but he still has control of it. Captain Havoc sending this one high. Asphalt once again, no boost, getting a 50 with both the players. FaZe Unlimited in a bit of a nick bump there on the way back. Raziel, the left hand side, tries to pop it middle for his teammate. Asphalt, he was zooming in towards, but unfortunately a little bit too fast for his own goal. 10-second timer has now appeared on the clock. Captain Havoc looking for this shot. FaZe Unlimited a bit too far back once again. Raziel's after beating him, it's going to bounce out mid. If anyone could get on the end of it. It's looming high and it's looming long as Captain Havoc just gets the touch, and we have eventually been sent to overtime.
5-5. Seen quite a few goals in quick succession at the beginning of the game. We'll see how long it takes them to get one final goal in this first game. Popped up mid now after the 50, and well, Captain Havoc's got that one. from way up high and off the backboard as well. Going to get the shot away. It's going to bounce off the post and it's not going in just yet. It's the open net and Captain Havoc gets the rebound as well. That rolled across the face of the goal twice before eventually getting in.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great shot in from him in the first place. Just came in off the post, but unfortunately for the defenders, they weren't able to clear it. A bit of a lack of boost coming out there from the blue team as they just couldn't quite manage it to the end. I mean, you look at Captain Havoc, he's got 730 points to his name in that game. He really was the star of the show, as you can see by the results. But FaZe Unlimited was there definitely at the start. You've seen him getting on the end of a couple of opportunities, the 2 goals he had for himself. Captain Havoc really mopping up around the pitch. But the blue team, they just couldn't quite string together as much as they could. Maybe could, you know, there was a couple of passing opportunities that they tried to string together, but they just didn't quite come off, and it's just that little bit of experience that they seem to lack at the moment.
Yeah, it definitely is. There's a couple of mistakes sneaking through, but it just looked like one team just able to get to the ball slightly quicker, and yeah, a couple of players maybe making a few critical misses as well, just not getting the ball and leaving their teammates in some pretty awkward situations. We saw quite a few 2v1s where the defending player had overcommitted a bit, so if they can try and fix that a little bit, they're probably going to have a much closer game and a much easier in terms of defending. I think the defending was probably where all of the downfall came. Their attacks were good, but if they can sort out the defending slightly, just even a little bit, should have a bit of a tighter game rather than having back and forth with the ball going into the net with almost every opportunity in the first couple of minutes, as Captain Havoc's going to put the ball in front of the net once again as we kick off for game number 2.
So Captain Havoc, he has got a nice display of mechanics about him. Speed flipping around the place like it's nobody's business. You do love to see that from a young player who's confident in his abilities, and not just confident, he's also able to pull them off when he needs to for his side. Now Asphalt is going to be beaten out by FaZe Unlimited in towards the middle. Captain Havoc got the shot, but Razio got in front of it, putting his car on the line to prevent the opening goal going against them. And now it's a bump attempt. It's FaZe Unlimited lurching in the background, just had to bide his time and wait for the mistake to happen. Eventually it did, and they put themselves back in front of the score sheet.
Yep, Asphalt just no boost, no flip either. Couldn't get the ball out in front of the net in time and just sort of rolled out there. A couple of team bumps in there as well. And we have the first goal, not as quickly as we had the first couple of goals in the first game. The team's starting to figure each other out as well. You can see now with the early commit from Razio. Getting the ball all the way up to the orange corner. Going to try and put it into the middle. It's a miss off the backboard from FaZe Unlimited, but Captain Havoc is there. Taking control of the ball in the corner. Now team pinch. All the way back up to the blue side. The ball's going to pop up into the middle, but there's no one there.
Bit of technical issues coming out from FaZe Unlimited as he's almost turned it into his own net. However, they have managed to avoid the danger for now. Asphalt getting beaten out by FaZe Unlimited, who has regained control of his car. Captain Havoc on the back wall, trying to fake out his opponent. He doesn't seem to be having any of it at this stage. Back in towards the middle as FaZe Unlimited, as Asphalt just trying to keep the pressure in the corner this time. 9 boost to his name as the jump off the wall just wasn't quite to suffice for what he wanted to do. Captain Havoc gets a beat past one. It's going to go all the way down the pitch as Razio is forced to take control. Not quite the best controlling touch he could have gotten, but it has prevented an attacking opportunity. Captain Havoc in the corner. Nice touch away from Razio now as Captain Havoc is going to fly back towards it. A double commit once again coming out from the orange team as now Captain Havoc has to get the 100 boost. Gets a great touch off the backboard as well. The follow, not quite to be for him.
Well, what can Asphalt do off the corner? Gets the ball all the way into the middle. Captain Havoc there to clear. Only as far as Razio. Gets the ball into the corner, but now it's FaZe Unlimited with no one back. It's only Asphalt. Heading quickly back towards their own net. One of the most difficult situations to try and defend from. And Razio eventually gets that clear. FaZe Unlimited goes for the boost, leaving the goal wide open, and Razio just can't get the shot away. Eventually does get one away, but Captain Havoc has got it back in time. And the orange team managed to just about get away with that one.
It's a great shot in the end from Razio. Unfortunately, he just left himself a bit too tight of an angle to take it. Asphalt once again trying to use that corner to his advantage and just roll the ball around into an attacking opportunity. It's a great pass from FaZe Unlimited as well, looking for Captain Havoc. Back towards the middle again. FaZe Unlimited just trying to get the touch. Parry it away from the middle. As long as they can control where the ball goes, the opposition won't be able to do so. So it is nice to see them do that. You notice the last game we had it up to the 11th goal in an overtime. This time only got the one, but I've cursed it myself. Asphalt has come in and shut me right up with the 1-all goal.
Loads of power on this one as well. I think it was pinched off the defender, FaZe Unlimited. Straight into the bottom corner again. Loads of good placement by the players in these first couple of games so far. But the defense doing much better in this second game than it did in the first one. So many fewer goals being scored. Now the team bump kicks things off. It's FaZe Unlimited trying to get back on all four wheels. Ball's going to bounce up off the backboard now. Captain Havoc going to try and get it. Only gets a touch. It's going to go dangerously into the middle. Raziel steals it from Asphalt and puts it over the bar as well. Now this is dangerous because Captain Havoc can try and get a counter-attack going. Asphalt gets back in time.
Blue team seem to be under the cosh a little bit as far as counter-attack goes, but they have been able to deal with them accordingly. Only a minute left now as Captain Havoc's going to send it right down the pitch. Literally end-to-end stuff as Captain Havoc scores that from almost behind his own back line. What turns to pretty much a save and clear has turned into a goal that may well have clinched it for him. 2-1 now as Captain Havoc is wreaking havoc.
Just picking that one just before the blue player can get there. And obviously with both blue players up there committing. Oh, and it's another goal that's come through past both defenders. Just perfectly placed, really awkward slow ball straight down into the ground, bounces up, and it's almost impossible to read that sort of thing, especially coming off the backboard like Raziel was. And they go from 1-1 to 3-1 in the space of 10 seconds.
That's the transition you love to see from them. They concede a goal, and they go right back down the other end, and they get themselves back to where they know they can, and that's not a great miss from FaZe Unlimited, but the attack is still there. And then we go back down the other end with Asphalt. He's fighting with his teammate over the boost, but Raziel has picked it up. Both players just not quite communicating with each other as far as positioning goes, but now FaZe Unlimited trying his best to latch on to the end of this. Captain Havoc says, enough of this, I'm going to go attack myself. With 10 seconds left, the blue team need to make a move, but that touch from Raziel might well have finished it off for them. FaZe Unlimited off the backboard, Captain Havoc in turn doing the same thing. The shot coming out from him, but it won't manage to go on target. The orange team once again cleaning up right in the dying moments of game number 2. They are now 2 games up against Asphalt and Raziel. And in all fairness, that was a much closer game. The scoreline may not show it. Of course, there is one more goal in the difference in comparison to the last game. But there definitely was a lot more positive notes to come away from with the blue side. They had a lot of opportunities. They were linking together well towards the end. Maybe a little bit panicky with the positioning and the spacing between each other, especially in 2v2, which is one of the most important factors, is to keep your distance from your teammate. So with all the positives to come out of it, there is a couple of things to work on coming into the next game, but they definitely are building off each other.
Yeah, and I think for the blue side especially, just communication is the biggest thing, because we saw many times in that second game especially, just players driving into each other or stealing the ball from what would have been an almost unmissable opportunity for the other side. But looks like we have a bit of a switch up for the teams now. So we've got Asphalt and FaZe Unlimited on the blue side, and Captain Havoc and Raziel on the orange side. So we'll see what happens now. As orange side takes a couple of victories in the bouts, we'll see if this is going to even up the teams a little bit.
Still going to be watching out for Captain Havoc now, as he consistently has been the star of the show with both his mechanics and his kind of experience. It seems like he has got that bit of an edge over everyone else in the lobby, but he's been paired up with Raziel. It is going to be interesting to see how that pans out for him. It's a lovely pass starting off. It is nice to see that, although they are new to each other, they are trying to string together a few chemistry plays. Raziel now going to send it off the backboard. Lovely touch from Asphalt, but it is going to be sent back. He's regained possession, however. Take a touch, flicking it towards the midfield. Captain Havoc with a lovely fake. He sent his opposition flying, but FaZe Unlimited says enough of that and comes straight through with the challenge. Captain Havoc now once again sending it into that space. It's one thing that I've definitely noticed about him, Dane. He seems to be able to find that space that he can run into himself and maybe create his own opportunities, which the other players don't really seem to have at the moment. Yeah,
the positioning really, really good from Captain Havoc, and also just able to use the mechanics. I think just slight mechanical advantage to do stuff like that and just get the ball past the defenders and collecting a couple of boost pads along the way as well. Crucial little things like that. And there's no opposition for him.
It's a lovely self setup from him as he has pretty much single-handedly beaten both of his opposition players. The kick-off coming out on the orange side, although Asphalt will be there to latch onto it. Havoc with a lovely first touch. He's going to go for a bit of an aerial play here, but won't come on for him just yet. Razio having to race back. FaZe Unlimited at the back post. Self-made as well. Both plays that have come out leading to goals have been self-made, and that is a lovely finish considering the angle he was left with.
I think Razio wasn't expecting Captain Havoc to miss, and I think Captain Havoc just landed slightly awkwardly, a bit sideways, couldn't get back onto the ball. Razio then committing forwards and just the wrong moment. And FaZe Unlimited getting a pretty open net, but not the easiest angle in the world either. Was that a dunk from Razio to get the ball into the back of the net there? I'm not sure what happened there. I thought that would have been a save because Asphalt was right there. And it comes off of Asphalt, but just not enough of a touch on it. And it still ends up in the back of the net.
I would call it a 50-50, but it didn't really seem to favour the defender at any stage of that proceeding. The orange team with Captain Havoc once again in the lead.
Captain Havoc!
Wow, look at that! Coming from the rafters, finding that shot. He's kept his flip right to the last second and finds it into the top right corner. What a lovely display of mechanics from the man. As now he's come through, he scored another one as he's just lost to win.
How are you supposed to defend against that? Because that looked like the flip was long gone. But he's going to try and do it again. Gets a flip and doesn't get the touch on the ball, but faked out the defender. Asphalt was just about there to get the follow-up save, and now trying to mount a counter-attack here, but has both the defenders on the orange side to contend with. Captain Havoc again, just landing a bit awkwardly, halting their progress. And now FaZe Unlimited trying to get the fake, but Razio gets the ball anyway. Now Captain Havoc with the shot, blocked by Asphalt. The net is wide open and Razio can't get the touch on the ball.
Asphalt in the corner, leaving it for FaZe Unlimited. It's a lovely dunk from Captain Havoc, leaving it in towards the middle. You can't expect his teammate to be there, but they still have the pressure mounting on their opposition. Razio now with the open net opportunity. He's not quite managed to get contact. Now Captain Havoc on the sidewall once again, keeping his flip, trying to get the double tap. He almost found the angle. He's found the pass. No, Razio can't turn it in. Another opportunity missed from him as an individual. They are definitely coming in their favour though. Captain Havoc trusting his abilities. He's a bit of a goalkeeper here. Just past 2 minutes left in this third game. But have plenty of opportunities, and another one squandered from the orange team. You want to see the blue team getting on the end of these counterattacks a little bit more, like we've seen from FaZe Unlimited, but Captain Havoc of course is defending very well. It is quite difficult to play against a player of this caliber, especially when you just don't know how to deal with him at any stage. But that's an opportunity. He's found the goal. FaZe Unlimited getting a second, cutting the lead in half.
Taking advantage of Razio's miss there. Just couldn't quite get contact with the ball. And FaZe Unlimited gets the touch once again. Just no one back. Of course, Captain Havoc going up, trying to get on the end of a pass, but pass never came.
Razio sending it forward. Asphalt just getting a touch. The second one coming in from Razio. It's almost turned into his own net. FaZe Unlimited. Now he's got a second opportunity. He tries to find the snapshot, but it's going to be turned away by Captain Havoc. The touch up high coming out from Asphalt, using the point of his car to get a bit of height on it. Captain Havoc left on his own after his teammate's demolition. FaZe Unlimited has to get back to the net. He opted to go for the boost, pulled out of it regardless, as once again this 2-goal lead is regained.
Lovely stuff from the players at the moment. Just getting some really good attacking plays going. as Fizz Unlimited. Is that going to be a kickoff goal? It is going to be a kickoff goal. And it's 4-3. They're back into it. It's only a 1-goal difference here, with 60 seconds or so left on the clock.
4-3 now. We've gone back up to the high-scoring affairs in this game and to the switch-up of the teams. Kick off to favour the blue side. He has got possession now. FaZe Unlimited trying to get a little touch here, but Asphalt is just going to opt to go for the snapshot. Trying to go for a bump on his opposition. The fake attempt coming out from Captain Havoc. He's just trying to mock his opposition at this stage, just because he knows he can. He's going to come out with the clearance. Asphalt in turn, both of the defenders coming in from the blue side to make contact with that one. Asphalt send it back. They need to get an attack and they need to get it quickly, although that misplay definitely won't be the remedy for it. Captain Havoc will have the open net. 5-3 on the scoreline. They seem to love these 2-goal lead, Dane, but blue side just couldn't handle it.
Yep, with 17 seconds left. It's not going to be easy for the blue side to come back, but maybe they get another kickoff goal if they're lucky. Maybe they can just get into a good position. Razor now has an opportunity to get a shot away. It's just wide. Couldn't get it off the rebound, off the wall. 7 seconds left. Can we get a goal for the blue side? I don't think we're going to get it. 3 seconds left. Captain Havoc in the corner, going to try and get one last shot away for Razio. Couldn't quite get there quick enough, but they still take the win by 2 goals.
Yeah, and that was an excellent performance coming out from the orange team. Of course, we've seen the switch up of the teams, but it was just sheer consistency from Captain Havoc. It just goes to show it doesn't really matter who's on his team, because he will still have the ability to have, you know, that kind of flair about him, because that's the only real word I can think of to describe how he's playing right now. He has the flair about him, he has the mechanics, and he has that ability, if anything, to put them away when he needs to. And you know, usually you see these mechanical players, all they go for is solo plays, but he has been looking for his teammates on numerous occasions, whether it be FaZe Unlimited or Raziel. He's been looking for them to get on the end of his passes. Unfortunately, a couple of them not coming off from Raziel, which I do want to see him maybe getting himself on the score sheet a little bit more from them. But it is nice to see that he is being a little bit more selfless, because, you know, nobody wants to see that one-man show going off and doing everything himself. So with that game, the orange side seems to be the lucky one, as they have gotten all 3 games, as soon we will be going into our last game of the day, where I believe we have another team swap coming up.
We'll see now. I think all that's happened is the players have swapped sides. So we've got Captain Havoc and Razor on the blue side now, and FaZe Unlimited and Asphalt on the orange side. So it's going to be interesting there. It's going to be the same teams as last game. Can the now orange side do slightly better than last time, as Captain Havoc has an uncontested kickoff, but now Asphalt picks up the big boost and is going to go up for an aerial. Beats Raziel to the ball. Captain Havoc, no opposition, very comfortable in front of the net just to get past both of the orange players, and now there's an opportunity here for the blue side to make an attack. It's Captain Havoc going for a solo play, no one there, back to defend. Going for boost at maybe just the wrong time. Captain Havoc kicks us off after 20 seconds.
It was a great kind of anticipated play from him. He's seen his opposition going for that back boost. I think now the storyline we've got is a little bit more of, is it the orange side that's the lucky side, or is it just whatever team has Captain Havoc on it? Because I believe that definitely could be the deciding factor for them. However, you still have pretty much the full match to go here. Asphalt getting a touch towards the corner as he just parries it away from his net. Raziel now coming in with a bit of speed, trying to get the touch. He gets it over one as well. FaZe Unlimited and Asphalt combining to get that one away. Raziel now getting on the end of the pass. He finds it as well. Didn't need the power because he had all the precision, and he's doubled the lead for the blue side.
Beautiful shot there. Absolutely nothing that could have been done about that one from Asphalt. Came out early to try and get the interception, but Raziel still there just to get an early touch on the ball, just tip it past any potential save opportunity. And all FaZe Unlimited went back for boost. Could have possibly had a shot attempt there. It was very awkward on the goal line.
going to be the orange team. The ball is in their court, whether they can grab themselves a goal. This could be their best opportunity yet. FaZe Unlimited looking for the pass to Asphalt. He just wasn't quite ready for it. He still has the shot, but it just gave Captain Havoc a little bit too much time to get back and defend it. And now he's going to be looking for the counter attack, although the 50 will send it right back to where it came from. Raziel now being tasked with defending his side this time. Just over a minute 30 played. Only the 2 goals this time. Well, as I said, there is plenty of time for these teams to make a difference. Raziel off the backboard, trying to find the 50. But now Captain Havoc off the back post. Still going to be kept there though. It's a lovely pinch from Raziel. Finds Captain Havoc with the shot just over the keeper, and that's the 3rd one.
Beautiful pass there off of the backboard. Lovely pinch, and Captain Havoc not going to miss that one any day of the week. Defender comes out, but couldn't quite get high enough in time. That was just a lovely link-up play from the blue side there. A couple passes involved in that play. What I have noticed is that Captain Havoc seems to be the only player on the pitch that is very happy to take the ball up the wall. Not just go up the wall if the wall's already there, but to take it up the wall and make something happen with it there. All the other players very much sticking to the floor at the moment as the ball's popped up. Seemingly quite dangerously, and it is going to be dangerous as FaZe Unlimited gets the first goal for the orange side.
You definitely have to give credit to Asphalt here. You see him, Captain Havoc went to jump to get it, and you would have definitely favoured him to win that challenge, but he just gets sent right back down to the ground with the bump coming in from Asphalt. They will avoid the clean sheet loss to the blue team, as now they could be looking for a counter attack off the kickoff. Unfortunately not able to grab their second just yet, as the pinch will go all the way down the pitch. The bump attempt going off just about. We've seen Asphalt getting a little bit more physical. He's actually turned it into his own net. It was quite a difficult shot to make, so I'll give him credit for it, but unfortunately he's still thinking he's on the blue team. I
mean, this is a wonderful angle, but yeah, just the wrong net. Just try and replicate that, Asphalt. Do it on the other side of the pitch maybe next time. Going for the bump on Captain Havoc straight away. It's some physical play coming out. Oh, what a shot! Raziel just somehow beating the defender to the ball there. Asphalt comes down onto the floor. And Raziel just picking that one right out of the clutches of Asphalt and popping it into the back of the net. 5-1 here after 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
He is turning into a bit of a rout in terms of scoreline. Once again favouring the blue team this time. It's Captain Havoc representing them. He's going in, he's trying to get another one. He is biding his time. He's got the shot and he's got the 6th goal. It's just, it's so effortless for him. You see him going up, he's using air roll, he's got the anticipation off the bounce, reading it and putting it in the back of the net, which is something that is quite difficult to do at this level. But he's got it down to a T. The 6th goal for the blue team. Definitely not an easy one, but well taken by Captain Havoc.
Season 6 tournament winner as well, so grinding up those ranked games. And it seems to be paying off as well as, oh, the pass into the midfield. Raziel was there, and now are we going to get an opportunity for a counter-attack? Asphalt puts into the corner, doesn't opt for the goal. Now pops it down to midfield. FaZe Unlimited is there, and both of the blue side missed the ball on the defense, but now Raziel's there, and the Brazil is complete. Slight mistouch from Asphalt here on the sideline, smashes it up against the wall, but no one back. FaZe Unlimited still upfield, and just left the open net for Raziel. Good shot though from quite far back to get it on target.
Yeah, he did well to angle his car. Didn't even need to flip into it because he would have known himself that there was no defenders there to take care of it. 7-1, as you said, the Brazil coming into play for them. Considering we've had some really close games between the sides, it is varying from, you know, these low-scoring close games and just these absolute slaughter. I don't even know what the word to use is. They've just been all over them for quite a major part of this game. Of course, the 1 goal coming in from that bump play, which I think if they had have started to do that a little bit more consistently throughout the game, it could have definitely favoured them, but they've got themselves at 8. Captain Havoc getting on the end of this one. And you can see it was, of course, soft-made. Raziel, he actually touched it off him, so if anything, it just gave it back to him. A minute left here, and that will be the 9th goal. Unfortunately, this time not split between the sides. 8-1 the scoreline, but we still have yet to see much more attacking play. Oh my word, this could go to double digits.
FaZe Unlimited not doing a whole lot wrong there, just Asphalt also over to the left-hand side of the pitch. Probably should have stayed back just in case. Just some communication errors maybe, and oh, is that going to be the way that it goes to 10 goals? It's a kickoff goal from Captain Havoc. Can't even celebrate because it's been taken off the pitch.
Yeah, he did get demoed for his efforts. It was actually a mutual demo, you'll say. Well, it is, of course, double digits for the blue side, and I don't have to say I didn't expect it to be this one-sided when it started, considering the close enough game we had in the previous. FaZe Unlimited trying to get on the end of it. The flip just not quite coming off. Raziel off the sideline as Asphalt just stops it in his tracks. Now he's coming forward. Expected Raziel to cut for that one. The fake has actually worked out in his favour. Captain Havoc trying to get the touch. FaZe Unlimited now has to get the shot. Won't quite get it. And now Raziel's got to go down the other end if he can find a goal. He can't quite, as it just comes off the post. 20 seconds left now. These teams won't be able to have much of an effect on the result of the game, but might still be able to get themselves on the score sheet. Unfortunately, not quite the orange team this time, but Raziel once again getting on this score sheet for Lord knows how many times now. But we did say in the interval that we wanted him to get on the end of more of those passes from Captain Havoc, and he's came in and he's absolutely delivered. He's matched his teammate in the amount of goal contributions, if not bettered them. You see the last few seconds, it will tick away. They won't be able to get a 12th goal, as now we have officially found out that the winning team is always going to be Captain Havoc's.
Yeah, not a whole lot that you can do there at all when someone's scoring 1,200 points in a game. On 216 ping as well, so having a couple of network issues too, and still managing to pull off a performance like that, really, really impressive stuff. But how can you defend that? Some of the things that we saw, like that play from right on top of the wall, and just using the flip at the last second to get it down into the goal mouth. I mean, how are you supposed to defend that?
Yeah, I mean, it is quite difficult to defend, and you know, there was a couple of opportunities where they could have had even more opportunities to, you know, get themselves even more goals, but thankfully that last game ended when it did, because, you know, if it had been 10-minute games, we could have been here all day. But of course, that will be the last bit of gameplay we have for you this week. That is all we have from Esports Wales. Of course, thank you to everyone involved, including everyone in production, and of course everything to do with setting this all up. It has been a pleasure from myself and Dane to cast for you guys here today, and we of course will see you all next time.